I was really impressed with a lot of the work that they did over the summer. We obviously have some kids that have tougher working schedules during the summer, and training always takes a beating as a result. But on the whole, I was really impressed with how the kids did. This year, as always, we're looking to improve on where we've been before from a personnel point of view, meaning that everyone who's on the team, we're looking for them to be a better version of themselves, better performers on the field, better performance in the classroom, and just better human beings. And from an athletic standpoint, we definitely are looking for big things out of the men. We have a lot of upperclassmen. We had redshirted some kids last year, and in preseason they look really good. On the women's side, obviously we've been to nationals 3 out of the last 4 years. I think a lot of people are going to think that we're a lot weaker than we are, so we're kind of excited to show them what we're made of. On the men's side, we have a lot of upperclassmen that we're excited about, from all-conference runners, Joe Giuliano, Brett George, Kyle Tumpak, Caleb Foster is obviously another great individual in the mix there, and we have a really talented freshman in Mason Jobe out of Greensburg-Salem, who was a wrestler a lot of the time in high school, but he's really taken to distance running in a major way, so we're excited about that. On the women's side, obviously we've been to nationals 3 out of the last 4 years, and even though we've had the regional champ, 2 different regional champs on the women's side the last couple of years, and they've graduated. We have a very strong team and kids who are looking to prove themselves and take on, I should say, for the tradition that we've created in recent years. Having the seniors is important. Having the seniors that we have is unbelievably important because they've worked hard to develop good, strong relationships with one another, and that takes time, and that takes a certain amount of vulnerability on their part to be willing to, kind of show like what they care about and what they don't care about. And so they've gelled really well, and they have some pretty big goals this season. So yeah, it's a very important part. So our men, we redshirted some of the kids last year, so now that we're bringing back some really strong performers, like all conference runners, like I say, we have some pretty lofty goals in regards to what we believe they can do, both in cross country and then when the track season rolls around. On the women's side, obviously, like I said, having been to nationals 3 out of the last 4 years, there's kind of an expectation of where we want to go with it. And regardless of what people may or may not have done on the track, this is cross country and this is what we're about. From a training perspective, it makes no difference. It's only 1 day, and at that point of the year, it becomes more of a psychological peak than a physiological peak almost. It's like, are you going to be ready for the competition or not? The only kind of downside is we host the District 7 Championships the day before, which is a pretty large event here at Cal U, along with our Marty Ure Invite this Saturday and the Tri-State Meet the week before Whitbeals. The only issue is getting our kids out there in plenty of time to the Bloomsburg course to see it and get comfortable on it, since it's quite a bit of ways away from here, and we won't be going there for any preseason meet. So that's about the only difference is we'll be just under a little time crunch to get out there.